So, welcome to another general tarot reading today. Waiting to see what energies the cards are reflecting back to you and to myself today. There's our first card. Oh, we have a Ten of Swords. I haven't seen that one for a little while. Ten of Swords, ending of something really painful. And this has been taking up a lot of your headspace. It may not necessarily have been painful. It may have been, for example, like a project that was really, really full on. There was so many layers to it that your head was completely taken over. And because the swords is the energy of the mind and thoughts. So, and this is signifying an ending. We see this person here not covered in blood. Pierced in the back, yes, but not covered in blood. There's a red cloak, which for me speaks of empowerment. And there's the sign of the hand. His hand gesture is suggesting that of the Hierophant. This is not all there is. So if you've been caught up in your head in something that has not felt right, that has been really heavy and been really on your mind, where can you see an ending to that and recognize that what we see in front of us, this outside world, is not everything. There is something else. There's something beyond ourselves that is intangible, unknowable even. And yet we can feel into the presence of it. And so perhaps this is suggesting that as we bring this heaviness of this mental anguish to an end, that we start to tap into something lighter, something that feels a whole lot better. And we can see the sun starting to rise in the background. So let's see if any other cards would like to join in with this idea of bringing something to a close. I should say it was a 10 of Swords. 10 is the ending and becoming of a new beginning too. And we see that in the images in the cards. So what is it that you'd like to put to bed? What is it that you can see has been occupying a lot of your head space? And the Knight of Cups is saying, okay, I have a dream. I have a dream. I know where I'm going. I'm going to start walking gently towards it. This night is full of the energy of romance and imagination and the idea to transport you to another world in your dreams. This night is you on a quest to fulfill some kind of dream. So as you bring things to a close in this chapter, this night is here to suggest that maybe it's time to take up something that feels better, that fills your cup, something that feels more tender, more patient, more compassionate, more vibrant, more exciting, more exuberant. Whatever you want to colour your imagination with and feel into. And we have the Empress here absolutely suggesting that as we start to let go, we create the space for something to come in. Our Empress is in her power. She knows that we have journeys to make in our life on Earth. We do have times that can be troubling, and we have times that can be effortless. And our Empress is here to remind you that you can always sit in your divinity and your divine knowing that things are always working out for you. She is in her Garden of Eden. We see this ripe harvest. She is pregnant with possibilities, and this is all within you. The Empress is you, tapping into your divinity and bringing about your Garden of Eden, your world as you would have it, your domain. And we see here a stark contrast to this painful ending that we're saying goodbye to. It's possibly been a long time coming, and it has been heavy, something you may have been carrying for some time, maybe months or even years, at an end. This is not all there is. And our Empress here to remind you that you can colour your world exactly as you see fit. And she is Venusian, Venus energy, beauty, the divine feminine, love, radiance. And she's also seated. She's not chasing anything because this Venus Empress knows her self-worth. So it's time to tap into a bit of that right now. If you're enjoying the cards, I do appreciate you. And I ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. It really does make a difference. And thank you to those of you who've already done so. And so if you're willing and able, I do invite you now to close your eyes. I'm going to take you into a short meditation with the cards. So take some breaths in and out. And then just scan your mind for that overload, for that hurt or pain or memory, whatever's hurting you or causing heaviness or has been. Because maybe already you are recognizing that things are shifting. That weight is starting to lift. The sunshine is starting to break through the darkness and those clouds that you've been immersed in for some time. And knowing that perhaps there's more to life than what you've just been through. Perhaps it's about opening up to something that's going to fill your cup a bit more, something that feels more joyful in your life, more loving, more kind. And with our Knight of Cups energy asking you to start taking some steps towards those dreams of yours, the things that do light you up, your holy grail that really sustains and nourishes your soul. Dare to dream. Step into that dream in your mind's eye and feel into it and enjoy that right now. What would it be? Just sense into the warming of your heart as you start to feel this shift of attention from what was heavy to something brighter and the sense of new possibilities. And maybe these are things that you have been working towards, but now you're going to have more attention on them. And as you do spend more time in that, your heart feels brighter. And reclaim your power as your empress. Know your divinity. Feel into that light within your heart that can shine brighter and brighter and brighter as you align more and more with this goddess within you. Like I said, this goddess has Venus through and through her. Beauty, love, the natural world, abundance. Feel that coming in for you. And just have a moment to think about what you would have show up in your Garden of Eden. Who would be with you? How would you show up? How would you feel? As it all comes together for you. A harvest ripe for picking. All there, all for you. Your world is your kingdom. Feel that connection to it now. Feel the radiance that you can feel and the sparkle that you have in your life as you sit in this energy at this time. Start to feel yourself come alive with every breath. And in your own time, you can come back to the room and open your eyes. It's been heavy, it's been hard, and it's coming to an end. And I think probably already you're feeling the difference. There is a shift. Things are brightening up in your life. Take the time with our Knight to take some steps towards what's more fulfilling for you, head in that direction for a while. See what you can do to fill up that cup and dream a bit bigger. Envision that life. And the Empress there too, also calling on you to bring in that Garden of Eden, that heaven down to earth. Experience this in your day-to-day, and how can you get closer to that in every waking moment? Feel into the beauty and abundance that life can bring and notice it. Start to notice where it shows up in your life more and more and more. Have a wonderful day.